Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Your mom in the fucking stand!
This is a Karen.
Yep. Let me be the first to say, shut up, Karen.
Shut up, Karen.
Shut up. But before we're done with you, I'll show you where it goes. Mm-hmm. She's not too stable.
They're not letting me buy things to hydrate myself. I want to buy some tea. Fuck you, America, for making me live like this. What the fuck is wrong with everyone? They said I'm not allowed to buy anything. What the fuck?
She's really good teeth, though.
Shut up, Karen. Yeah, she's wild, man. She is out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. She sounds like she's doing an impression of someone. Like, that doesn't even seem like it's a real voice, but I think it really is.
It is. And the more unreal it seems, often the more real it is.
Yeah. It seems like she's in I would say she seems like she's in tier 2 of an improv school.
Yeah.
Like she got the improv kind of stuff down, and she's doing characters now.
Well, that's why
She said I could not go in there. Like, hey, that's a
I know.
pretty bold character you're doing
Well, that's
there.
why Twin Peaks was so successful. Remember that TV show, Twin
Yeah.
Peaks? Because the truth is, reality is weirder than fiction. Mm-hmm. And characters like that, like the log lady and, backward talking little people, that's more real sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. And it seems so strange, right?
Yeah. Like, yeah. There you go. Yeah. Like our Czarface video.
Yeah. Yep. It's really something, man. This lady
I wear
is.
my mask for you.
Why aren't you protecting me?
It's really triggering people up, this mask stuff, huh?
Well, so we were at a stoplight on the way in here. We saw a nice lady. She had a neat outfit on. She had Crocs, camo pants, pretty nondescript shirt, a mask, which,
Pink.
protective, and then a wool knit winter hat. It's, by the way, it's August in Los Angeles. Should be about 105 in the valley today. She had her winter skull cap on.
And it was pink. The face mask was pink.
Yeah.
And then her fanny pack was like...
That's right. She also had a fanny pack on.
psychedelic. But,
So she was like pacing a little bit, and I was like, and then as we drove away, I go, "Do you think she's good in bed?" And then Christina goes, "Well, you guys are always saying that the crazy ones are good in bed," and I was like, "Not that kind of crazy." I was like, "Did you think that that's what we meant?" And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "No."
I did. I didn't know what kind of crazy. Because when people say crazy, I do picture
good in bed for a woman.
the personality disorder.
No.
The
good in bed.
psychiatric
When you hear men say that crazy women are good in bed,
Oh.
we mean volatile, jealous,
Oh.
like unpredictable, showing up at work like, why you text me back? Like, that girl's good in bed. Not the lady who's like, not like pacing at a bus stop wearing a knit cap in 100-degree way. Like she doesn't know.
But how do you know she's not good in
No.
bed?
It's the volatile, unpredictable.
She seems like she could
jealous.
go volatile and unpredictable too.
I don't think so.
She
No.
might hallucinate a little.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. Believe me, she hasn't been around a penis in decades, that woman. I'm talking about a totally different type of crazy.
Okay, just erratic behavior.
Yeah,
Girls
yeah.
who are like, I saw that girl comment on your picture.
Let me see your fucking phone.
Oh yeah, that. Let me see your phone.
Why'd you like her picture? And you're like,
Yeah. I don't do that with you.
Right.
Like I don't monitor who you follow on the gram
Well, you're not crazy. I don't think I'd be married to you.
or DMing.
I wouldn't
get
be
into
married to
your
you.
DMs.
You don't marry crazy.
Oh, so I know. Could
No.
you imagine if you did? Oh, that'd be bad.
No, yeah, you'd end up fucking dead or killing someone.
Okay.
You give crazy a spin. You take it for a drive,
Like-
and you're like, this is too crazy. Do you have anything with less horsepower?
How long do you bang?
I mean,
crazy?
there are some people that are addicted. Like there are men who it's just like you see women that get into dating patterns where they keep dating the wrong type of guy.
Yes, they like the
There
drama.
are guys that like that, like the dramatic, unpredictable woman.
So true.
So I could never date it. I went out on dates with crazy. I've been out with crazy, but I was never like be my girlfriend
That's true.
because I could all my alarms were too strong.
Yeah. I remember my father, when he met you, he goes, I guess some girls, they like this kind of a guy who, he comes home every night and he calls you every day. Some girls like this. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what?
Stable.
You're supposed to not like that? I was like, I thought this was the goal.
That's perfect coming from him because for him, he'd be like, what is the fun?
That's right.
The fun is that maybe they won't reach out for a week.
That's the worst.
While we're dating.
It's the worst. Have you, because I dated a guy like that. It was torture.
Yeah.
Where like they don't call you for days and then you're like, hey, what?
But be honest. Good and bad.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting stuff. Yeah. That's the problem, right?
Yeah.
Is that it does create that sense
exciting.
of drama.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little unavailability.
Was it college?
College.
Yeah.
College.
I think I know who he was. Kind of tall.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, can we not? Can we not? But I'll tell you what, though. After that guy, I was like, no more.
Yeah.
I like steady.
I went out with a girl
normal.
who was, like would disappear, all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like you just
Yeah, it's horrible.
And then she would reach back up, be like, "What's up?" I'm like, I haven't heard from you, and And here's what happened. Like we went out a few times, and she was kind of an animal, in bed. It was fun.
Yeah.
But I was like,
did she spit on your taint?
I mean, like I met her, and she was like, "Come inside me." You're like, all right.
Wow, on the first date.
Oh yeah.
Seriously,
And
there's
I was
people
like,
that do.
I don't think. Okay, so.
I was just twisted your arm.
And then later I was
first
like, was that a good idea?
Do you?
And she was like, people do it all the time. You're fine. So
that's brazen for a lady to let you blow a load inside on the first time.
First date. Here's the thing though. So like she's kind of an animal.
Yeah.
She's not like, you could tell that she knew how to act, but would only do it from time to, you know what I mean? Like she's raised well, but she's kind of crazy.
She can hold it together.
She can hold it together, but she's kind of crazy and like she's indecisive, which keeps you on edge, which makes it more exciting. But you're like, do you like this feeling? Like I don't like that feeling.
I don't either.
But here's the thing.
I really hate it.
So I chased her a few times, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I would try to get her to date me, and we would date, and then she would go away, and then disappear, until one day I was like, nah, like I totally stopped pursuing, and I was done. And then
they come sniffing in your yard,
not only
right?
sniffing in my yard, writing me letters.
Yes, that's what they do.
I did all these things, and I was already like, I'm just not interested anymore.
Yeah, you lose it because they've hurt you so much.
I was like, I'm not interested anymore. I will, however, finish inside you again. If that gives you closure, I'm willing to do it.
One more time.
One last.
Yeah, you have to have one last sex with that. Okay, Dad. But hold on.
I'm gonna make you cry.
Can I just bring up? But see, these bitches are fucking evil.
Yeah.
Because they don't really like you. Like, remember we were watching that Brazilian dating show? So there's a show called Dating Around. There's one in the U.S. and then there's one in Brazil.
It's a good show.
And
it really is really well done.
The only problem is you got to read. And I don't like to read while I'm watching TV.
Yeah.
But it's kind of worth it.
This girl.
This fucking.
She's exactly what we're talking about.
She's 100% that type.
This girl right here that you're singing it, she's exactly what we're talking about.
Tom.
What?
Remember the whole time.
My God.
This is her every time the camera cuts to her, she's going.
Literally every 2 seconds. Oh, it's like, hey, I would have been like, and me as a 41-year-old man, I'd be like, hey, stop touching your fucking hair so much. You're doing it every 2 seconds. Are you all right?
It's a tick.
Is something in your hair?
It was a tick for
What's wrong
her.
with you?
Because and that's another thing we were saying is that imagine you on this dating show at
I've been
40,
terrible.
41 years old, and you're just like, could you stop it? Could you fucking order already?
You know what happened though? She would end up liking me.
So she would
She would like me because I would be like, you're fucking annoying. And she'd be like,
what?
Because all these guys were like,
See,
just gazing at her, and she was toying with all of them.
Toying
I
with
went
them.
out with a girl like her too.
well, there are guys like that too.
Right, but this girl,
Yes.
that Brazilian girl, knows how to play with men.
Manipulate.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
She knows how to play with men. She knows them so well and has them all eating out of her fucking palm.
Out of her
Yeah.
pussy. And what she does
It's not,
is flattery and then the hair and just
And she knows, and she
And then-
flirts,
oh,
and she
that's-
makes. Well, the thing is, she makes every guy feel like he's the man. Like
He's
the way that
right.
she knows how to look at them
yeah.
and just toy with them. And she is like, she actually reminds me of a girl I went out with.
But these girls
That is
are very
dead now.
malicious because they don't actually like men. What they like is the attention that guy is giving her at that moment. And they're sucking vortexes. They're just evil. There's such a dark inside of them.
That
and
girl?
Yes.
Yeah, she's
just sucking attention. It's not even about the guy. She doesn't even
It's
she
not.
doesn't, she
She's
doesn't
empty.
care who it is.
She's empty inside.
It's scary.
Right.
So anyway, it's a great cautionary tale for any young bucks listening. Study that girl.
Yeah. If you watch that girl, you'll
Ooh.
probably there's some part of you that'll find her attractive.
Because she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
She's a beautiful girl.
20-year-old, perfect-looking girl.
But you'll also
Evil.
you'll see what is like. You should have the alarms also of like this is manipulation because that's what she's doing.
And she's like,
manipulating.
I'll give you back. Let's just kiss a little.
She makes out
kiss
with everybody.
everyone.
Yeah.
Such a whore.
There's one exchange.
Such a hoe.
Where she goes, how important? He goes, how important is sex to you in a relationship? And she goes, at least 50% is based on sex. And he goes, I think 80. That's like this is your relationship is like
Yeah. Well,
so 80% of the time you're like, are we fucking or what?
Yeah, they're 20.
That's
when you're 20 years old. Your relationship is pizza and fucking.
I guess
There's
so.
nothing else. Netflix and fuck. I mean,
I'm just trying to think of like if you go like what is 80% of
lot.
a relationship is it's quite a bit.
Especially if like you're an adult.
Yeah, you got to be like, well, communication, having similar
Children,
interests
too,
or like whatever, just things
family.
that like you click on. This guy's like, no, we wake up, we fuck, we eat, we fuck, we shower, we fuck.
Look at Dr. Drew and his wife.
I guess theirs is kind
That's
of like
80.
I don't know. Is it 80? You think? It's a lot.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that chick is evil. Because I was friends with girls like that growing up.
Yeah.
And I would watch them do that to boys, and I'm like, oh, this chick is so evil.
We're fuck partners.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not cool. Good morning, Julia. Did you like that highlight? Why not watch a whole episode or look at other highlights here, or you can subscribe right here so you know when the...
You dumb broad.
What? I did that right. I know I did. Did I do that right?